Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Aries, May 29, 2025. It's a generally strong time for warm, positive energy with others, and for creative activities or entertainment that allow you to express yourself in new ways. Friendly gestures and communications lift your spirits to new heights, and you can find joy in inspiring or motivating others. With today's Sun-Jupiter transit, you can feel freer, lighter, and more forward-looking, and you are especially charismatic. The motivation to apply yourself to projects that excite you is strong. It may be difficult to relax your mind entirely, but you are likely to find this invigorating rather than exhausting. Nurturing a person or project can be where you shine the brightest today. Especially as the day advances, you can be motivated to put your thoughts into order. You might gather information to help out others, and in the process, learn something important for yourself. A practical mindset and positive outlook can take over, and you can find solving problems quite easy and fun, with Venus dazzling through your flamboyant fifth house of love, passion, pleasure, and self-expression. You're unapologetically putting your charms on display and basking in the thrill of being so desirable. You may have recently revisited an important conversation with a significant other. Still, with Mercury retrograde back in Taurus and your responsible sixth house of details, you're being called to gather the necessary facts. Mercury will also harmonize with Mars via your fourth house of home, family, and innermost feelings, which, in turn, reminds you to follow your intuition. The logistics are suddenly changing, so pay attention to your surroundings. A little communication can make your work and life balance happen. Today, Mars in Pisces sextiles Mercury retrograde in Taurus, suggesting that you may be rethinking aspects of your work life to make moves in your private life. If you need to switch up the flow of your day, be clear and concise with the people in your life so that you can attend to whatever is calling your attention. Since Mercury retrograde is going on, you could still run into miscommunication, so make sure you cross-check everything you send or say to others to ensure that you reduce potential mistakes. Dare to express your ideas without fearing ridicule. This is what the planetary configuration has to say to you today. And this is exactly what you need to hear, because fear of ridicule is generally your Achilles heel. The challenge for you is to say what you think clearly without referring to or borrowing the ideas of others. Dare to do it. You have to face up to an inner test of strength, constantly pressured by other people's problems. They might even hurt your feelings or wind you up. Take a constructive approach to this difficult situation by seeing it as an opportunity to strengthen your own position and to emerge from the argument with greater self-confidence. You're all about trying to figure out how to solve big issues today, and your creative answers might actually work. Getting enough people to work on them might be your only real challenge. You have every right to simply have fun with others, but with this attitude you rarely experience the feeling of true love. Being a great heartbreaker limits your experiences, not allowing anyone to break through the barrier you place around yourself. You feel sad and lonely and wonder what it is you're missing. This could be a good day to try out relaxation techniques that are a little bit out of the ordinary. Who knows, maybe you will even learn from some of these unorthodox methods. Why not explore shiatsu and polarity? These techniques can do wonders with restoring your energy, an element that has been in short supply with you lately. Why not give it a try? As the good doctor said, this won't hurt a bit. The master vibration is in the air today, and when this happens, your visionary ability is greatly enhanced. This essence increases your range of thinking. While everyday things and the routine of day-to-day thinking take up the majority of time, being able to think about the future and the big picture can be a real bonus. Think about where you want to see yourself in 5, 10, and 20 years from now. 9. Be sure that you are walking the best path now to get there. Aries, today pushes you toward decisive action. Choose what fuels your fire. Your quote of the day: energy without direction burns out fast. Your color of the day is cherry red, vibrant and bold. Lucky numbers: 1, 5, 11. A conversation may test your patience. Lead with clarity, not impulse. Physical movement helps release tension. Take charge, but listen just as fiercely. Our eyes in the sky. Welcome to your tarot reading for May 29, 2025. Today's energy feels like standing at the edge of something meaningful, like when you feel a quiet breeze right before a storm clears. Or when you finally see the light peeking through after a long stretch of uncertainty. This reading is a reminder that even on ordinary days, the universe is gently aligning pieces behind the scenes. The shift you've been sensing isn't random, it's part of your unfolding story. If you've been waiting for a sign, this is it. The cards drawn today are Page of Wands, the Empress, 9 of Pentacles, 7 of Cups, and Justice. We begin with the Page of Wands, which brings youthful, fiery energy and a thirst for new experiences. This card often signals a fresh burst of creativity or a spark of inspiration, maybe a new idea, a message, or even a conversation that excites something within you. You might feel a pull today to try something different, speak up, or begin a journey that's been sitting on your heart for a while. You don't have to know the whole path right now, just the next step. This energy invites you to be curious, spontaneous, and a little bit daring. Think about the last time you did something just because it made you feel alive. That feeling matters. Follow it. Next, the Empress steps in, grounding that spark with nurturing, abundant energy. She's all about creation, beauty, and self-worth. Today, there's a strong reminder here to care for yourself the way you would care for something you love deeply. Whether that means slowing down, eating well, journaling, connecting with nature, or simply doing something that makes you feel good in your own skin, it's not selfish, it's necessary. The Empress reminds you that when you fill your own cup, you become a powerful source of warmth for everyone around you. Have you been treating your needs as secondary lately? If so, today asks you to flip that narrative. Your needs matter too. The 9 of Pentacles confirms that your hard work, even the kind no one sees, is paying off. This is the card of self-sufficiency, confidence, and enjoying the rewards of your efforts. You may be starting to feel more secure in who you are, or seeing signs of success in areas where you've been investing your energy. It doesn't mean everything's perfect, it means you're growing in strength, clarity, and self-trust. Sometimes, recognizing how far you've come is just as important as focusing on where you're going. So take a breath. Appreciate your resilience. You've earned every bit of the piece you're building. With the 7 of Cups, there's a sense of options opening up, perhaps even too many. It's easy to feel overwhelmed when you're presented with multiple paths, dreams, or offers. This card reminds you to stay grounded and choose with your heart, not just your eyes. What truly aligns with your deeper values, not just what looks shiny on the surface. Sometimes we chase what we think we should want, only to realize we were longing for something much simpler, more meaningful, and more authentic. If you're facing a decision today, take your time. You don't need to have all the answers immediately. Clarity comes with stillness, and finally, justice brings balance, fairness, and truth. This card is a powerful reminder that the universe notices when you show up with integrity. If you've been waiting for something to come full circle, an outcome, closure, or even accountability, it's on its way. Justice also invites you to reflect on your own alignment. Are your actions in harmony with your values? Are you being honest with yourself about what you truly need? Today is a chance to recalibrate, to restore balance in areas that have felt lopsided, and to trust that things will fall into place when you act from a place of truth. Altogether, today's cards tell a story of emergence. You are stepping into a more empowered version of yourself, one that honors both the fire of your desires and the softness of your care. You are allowed to grow, to dream, to pause, and to choose again. Whether you're just beginning something new, clarifying your vision, or finally enjoying the fruits of your patience, this moment is part of your becoming. If this message resonated with you, I'd love to hear what part landed most deeply. Are you standing at the edge of something new? Are you learning to trust yourself again? Are you finally seeing the results of work you've been quietly doing for a while? Let's start a conversation. Drop a comment and share your thoughts or story. You never know who might need to hear your voice today. Keep showing up. Keep trusting your path. The version of you you're becoming is already so powerful,